back here in the end. Alright. Dark World versions of all the levels. Wow, I really cut that one close. 29.75 and the part time was 30 seconds. Nice going, me. Okay. So, you only need to complete 85 of the Dark World levels in the game to unlock the final boss, but I will be completing all these levels anyway because why not? Because for the lulz. I did it for the lulz. Alright, for this one, we're going to be doing this level backwards, it seems. If I could only make it through. These levels are going to be more frustrating. Ah, no. Okay. So the white background has been replaced by an ominous dark one, which I really like. It kind of sets a mood for the whole thing. Jump down to the right over here, and we've got some more keys to grab. Not like that. That is not the right way to grab a key. That is not the correct manner. Instructions unclear. I got my private parts stuck in the ceiling fan. Avoiding swearing, guys. Except there's no special Dark World music for the end, which kind of sucks, but I can understand why they did it. I mean, it's only 5 levels. They're allowed to reuse a song for that. Plus, it's not a bad song either, so that's good. Alright, finally got that key. There are 3 keys that you want to collect. The second is up here, not too hard. And for this one, pretty much the same thing as the other one, to be honest. And there we go. Again, don't need A+ on these levels, but judging by the difficulty and the high par times, you're going to eventually get it. So, not really an issue. Oh, there we go. Ah! Oh boy. Okay. This one, for some reason, there's like this whole thing about starting at the end and going back to the beginning for only some of these levels. Yes, made it. Oh man. Why's this gotta be like that? Okay. Excellent. Let's continue. Or not. Okay, we can do that too. Now it's just screwing with me. Come on, let's make it over the spike. Thank you. To this wall. Let's see if I can make it over this time. There we go. Stain the walls red with my meat. Or blood, I guess, too. That also works. Alright, now we've got to make it back. You can head straight down this chute. No worries there. Be careful there. And just do a little hop to get through this one. Alright. Now is kind of a tricky part. You have to jump on the inside. Oh no, I didn't do it right. You have to avoid crashing into the ceiling, otherwise you'll just plummet to your doom. Which I did right there. The more you know. Okay. Get the key. Key is all important. Bandaged girl is all important-er. That's a word. Alright, now let's see if I can avoid failing that jump this time. There we go. That's how you do it. Excellent. Oh no! Here, let me practice that jump. That is how you're supposed to do it, but I apparently could not do that one critical time. Great. Well, let's try this again. These are long levels if you haven't been able to tell by now. They're going to take a while, which explains the high par times. So if you move quickly, A+ shouldn't be an issue. Okay. Here we go. I like the clouds in the background and the bottom of the screen too. It's very pretty. Okay, let's not mess this up, shall we? Yes! A+! Excellent. Moving on to level 3, From Beyond. There's another one. We're starting at the end for some reason. Not sure exactly why that is, but I'm sure it's like symbolism or something. I don't even know. Stand on the top of this and you are actually completely safe from either of those buzz saws. And then you just make a leap of faith off to the left. And let's see here. Grab the key. These little rooms are going to be somewhat harder than some of the other ones, just because we're in the Dark World now. Especially this one. Oh, jeez. Oh, no! Didn't line myself up correctly. And I simply smashed my head against the ceiling instead of jumping. It's a common rookie mistake. Very common. I do it all the time in real life. Let's get that one first, because that's the one I have the highest chance at dying at. If you're ever faced with a difficult series of tasks that you have to do in order, one right after another, always do the hardest one first. Because that way you get more practice at that one, and when you die you can get back into the game faster. It's generally a good rule of thumb when you have something that has to be completed like this. There we go. No! I shouldn't have jumped! Ah! Fur it. And let's see if I can do it this time. Hopefully, it shouldn't be too bad. Never mind. My own hubris kicks in again. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Stand there. Good. Excellent. Wonderful. Okay, now let's do this one. Because this one isn't so bad. And the last one here is going to focus more on survival than actually getting the key. What you have to do is run in here. Avoid touching the middle, because if you do touch the middle, then you will die. Otherwise, that's what you need to do in order to get that. No, don't die! Don't die! I've got all 3 keys. I've got all 3 keys. I don't need to stay in any more of those stupid panic rooms, as I like to call them sometimes. Alright, now let's just stay on here until it can bring us over to the right again. And now we have to make our way back through here. Which shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Now just make the jump. Please make the jump. I've failed that jump before. No A+, but it doesn't matter. Maze of Ith. Sounds like someone saying ish with a lisp. A lisp! Alright, who the hell put the letter S in the word lisp? Like, seriously. Alright. Stay in the center to dodge those. We're gonna have more spikes, more saws. More joy. That's not joy. Let's see if I can make this first, like, 2 rooms. Or not even, like, the first 2 rooms. First 2, like, hallways, maybe? You could call them? I suppose. Nope. Also, nope. Okay, there we go. Make it. Awesome. Now we've got this little self-referential maze of Ith, I guess. Ah, no! Whew. Close. No! Ah! I shouldn't have died there. There's still more to the level, too. Which does kind of suck. Yeah, again, long levels. Each section could potentially be its own little level. Little level. Whew. Okay. Oh, barely made it. Okay. Excellent. Let's do something like this. 2 birds with 1 stone. And now comes the final section, in which we must make our way through these pillars of spiky goodness. Wonderful. And we get an A+ for our troubles. No quarter. The final level of the Dark World. This one has given me trouble in the past, I'd say. I spent a long time trying to complete it. Plus, when you make it through there, you can't really do anything about it, so you actually have to go this way. Like that. Excellent. Oh. Flygon. Okay. Now let's make it this time. Good. No! Ah! Okay. Ooh. No. Ooh. But yeah, lots of really precise jumps in this level. Like, you have to be really, really precise with how you press the buttons. Push the buttons! There are these little, like, kind of subtle intonations within the jumps that you have to make in order to just barely dodge some of the spikes. Like this one right here, you can't just jump to the right. You have to slightly hold left so that you get the height needed to make it over that spike, which is interesting. Also contributes to a lot of the difficulty of it, which is good. Difficulty is good. In most cases. Alright, now let's make it through. That jump. That one jump. At least the music isn't annoying. If it were like an annoying, jarring song, one that was like loud and, you know, annoying, that might get irritating after dying over and over and over. Okay. Jeez, when you look at the background, it's like really just black. They're like, guys, we need an idea for the background above the clouds in World 6 Dark World, and they're just like, okay, let's start by going into Paint and taking the bucket tool and just making a whole black background, and then we can start a beautiful piece of art. And that's when, you know, that's when one of the guys walked in. One of the other guys walked in. They go, "Oh, is that the finished product for the background of World 6?" And they're like, yes, yes, it is." And thus, this glorious piece of artwork was born. For some reason. Okay. There we go. Alright. There we go. Finally made that jump. Now let's make this one. Good. Alright, this is the farthest I've been so far in this file. So let's hope I don't squander it. There we go. And now, yeah, this jump. When I first played this game, I didn't know you could make that just by jumping. It caused a lot of trouble. Like, a lot of trouble. Even worse is the fact that it's actually possible, so I thought that was the way you had to do it. But there we go. A+. Which leads us to the Dark World of the final boss in the game.